Jai Hind. How do we elect any government? By elections? India had elections. We just witnessed America also having their election. ये बांग्लादेश में elections क्यों नहीं हो रहे हैं? They are so busy in their own violence. You know, this Nobel Peace Prize winner, I don't know what to say about him. Like, this person is not even elected, and I wonder the kind of peace he is maintaining in his own country. Getting close to Pakistan? Looks like he has forgotten Operation Searchlight, where India was a torchbearer for them to give them their liberated land. Now, this Peace Prize winner had preferred to keep his eyes closed on the attacks of Hindus and monk of ISKCON. This is his administration. I mean, what should I say? He says Indian media is propagating, UN is talking about it. US officials are condemning about Hindu genocide, and he is on his own trip of saying Indian media is propagating and creating false narrative. Now, recently they have deployed 6 Turkish drones at the borders. Our BSF is on high alert. Intelligence reports suggest that extremist groups previously suppressed during Sheikh Hasina's rule are regaining strength in areas near and around Indian border. Additionally, terror organizations and smuggling networks are also taking advantage of Bangladesh's political instability to infiltrate India. But this deployment, which has come after a series of events of persecution of Hindus, they have lots and lots of nuances. Eminent Indian Muslims like S.Y. Qureshi, former Chief Election Commissioner of India, Mr. Nazib Jung, former Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, and Zameeruddin Shah, former Deputy Chief of Army Staff, also wrote letter to Bangladesh's interim chief Muhammad Yunus, strongly condemning the mistreatment and victimization of minorities in that country, and urged Bangladesh authorities to take corrective actions. See, if locals of Bangladesh never liked Miss Sheikh Hasina and they were having so much of issues about the unemployment, they should have been at peace by now. But they say youth unemployment. Zero is the educational level of these people. There is no class in them. They are uneducated, rustic, and even lack in civility. And they have an exaggerated sense of one's own importance. The youth is far away from education, and they are running the government and are administrators of Bangladesh. Now, coming back to the deployment of Turkish drones. Now, these drones, which are pretty cheap, like $5 million, 30 to 40 crores, as equivalent to approximately 30 to 40 crores, these drones have killed many Russian soldiers. So, quite a proven model. They're also used in recce and surveillance ops. So, getting deployed around our borders, it's a security threat. Now, these are same drones that helped Azerbaijan beat the much superior Armenian forces decisively in the battle in 2021. They were purchased, now these drones were purchased in Bangladesh while Miss Sheikh Hasina was leading the country, and now under the administration of Nobel Peace Prize winner, these offensive ops are getting ready and deployed. He's really living the legacy of Nobel Peace Prize. Now let's come to the point, who is doing all this? Pakistan, do they have anything? I mean, like, whether you talk about courage or moral fabric or even economic core, Bangladesh is a Bangladesh now. So where is money coming from? Deep state. This Donald Lu will reach Bangladesh soon after the deployment of these drones, fund them, will have the interaction and execute his modus operandi. This is deep state and its geopolitics of America, which is highly strategic and has multiple layers. A threat which needs to be navigated very diplomatically. Let's see some relevant military facts. The Biden administration alignment with certain policies and even with deep state that has resulted in significant delay of over 1.5 years in receiving jet engines, ultimately hindered India's military advancements. So kind of no support to India except talks from America. Without external support, countries like Bangladesh and Pakistan, they lack the inherent capabilities to launch effective offensive military. Let's go back. Recently, Bangladesh established sea link to Pakistan. Then there was also an irritation from Bangladesh that none of their players were taken by IPL. So all these things have been a precursor to all the events which are now getting unfolded, and they have support of deep state directly or indirectly, because there are multiple layers of deep state, right from NGO to media to influence them, and even an influence of currency. So you will even see the fluctuations in Indian market. Now these small yet big advancements that Muhammad Yunus is making, does he want war from India? Mind it, no. It's only engaging India and losing the focus. Such engagements and disengagements will be in vogue, and we have to tackle with it. Now, India needs to be highly strategic in their approach in the geopolitical landscape, because there will be one more such deception operation in the neighborhood. What we should do with this Bangladeshis to create such a havoc in their economy that Muhammad Yunus remembers his illegal regime. History has shown us time and again that extremist leadership only leads to chaos, violence and suffering. So what do you think? Is Muhammad Yunus a legal leader? Just 5 years, do remember, just 5 years after he and Grameen Bank were honored with the Nobel Peace Prize in 2006 for pioneering microcredit, Yunus was abruptly ousted as the bank's managing director, a position he had held since its inception. Why so? What is the constitutional sanctity of this interim government in Bangladesh? And few morons who will jump to the conclusion that, oh, India is scared. The lack of professional acumen, business acumen and educational standards have already been spoken about of such people, and their employability, they should not forget that their employability is reliant on us as their work of domestic workers or attendants. The entire Noida belt is having these people as domestic workers. So they will never be able to understand how is it going to adversely affect their own economic cord. Do let us know about your views in our comment section, and do share and subscribe to Team MND towards national interest. And thanks to each one of you who has supported us. Thanks to the 300 subscriber. Thanks to the people who are encouraging for India to stay united. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.